Hey doers, 27 back here, and welcome to my Richtofen complete maintenance tutorial guide for the big Easter egg on Die Rise. So right now I'm going to be showing you the 4 locations of the symbols you have to step on for the Easter egg to start. Also, you have to have the nav card table built. I made a separate video for that, you guys can check that out, but it seems that there's errors if it isn't built. I haven't heard if it's a necessity, but I'm pretty sure it seems to be. So as you can see here, the first one was right by the Bowie knife. The second one, if you go up the stairs here, it's kind of like all by itself. You go down the ramp by some debris. There's the second one. It was for Jug. Now the last one is right by this workbench. The last two actually. This is always a quick revive elevator, and the other elevator rotates with Who's Who and Speed Cola, and those are all the elevators in which you have to stand on these symbols at the same time to do step 1, and that will activate it. As you can see, it lights up gold when I stepped on it, and we were all good. And actually, we went right on to the next part. Look at that. That's lit up. Perfect. Now step 2, it's a step on 4 more Chinese symbols in a specific order. Where the next 4 Chinese symbols are, you'll see I'll have 2 of them that are by spawn, and one's by the AK-47U that you can see right here, 74U, excuse me, and that's right up top. It's right across the Escher room. You can jump over and then you'd step on that one. The order is always random, so you need to do some trial and error. And the other one is right by the, the pylon, the tower, the spire. It's right there, right down the corner by the Semtex grenades. Those are 2 good spots to remember it by. As we continue, I will end up stepping on the last one right there because I was able to go back and forth. We lost a team member, and the last one's in the kitchen there. The first one was up top by the elevator, as you saw, and then the next step is to buy the SVU and shoot the eggs out of the zombies' mouths, or the rocks, or the spheres, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to cut to it, and you go up and you just aim both mouths. Now, the dragons represent Maxis's and Richtofen's progress of the Easter eggs. You can see Richtofen's blue fireworks shoot up, and then you'll see Maxis's oranges fireworks shoot up, and you'll be on to your next step. And you have to get the balls wet for Richtofen. So this is where we separate, and the 2 Easter eggs become either one side or the other. So I found a really good way is to pulse it. Don't go too fast. Like I go a little fast, but then I slow it down and let each shot like take its toll on it. And that seemed to me that I was able to get both balls spinning that way without having to get a max ammo. A lot of people just fire right through the ammo and then they're like, I only got 1 ball spinning. I think it might be a delay thing. We probably could get it with even less shots than we actually use. So I'd imagine just, take your time with the shots. I'm slipping there because of it. But you need to build a Sliquifier. If you don't know how to build a Sliquifier, I'll have a video on that later. I've shown it in plenty of gameplays. If you want to go check those, I'm sure those will be annotated on screen at some point in time. And once you get them both spinning, as you will see just now, you're on to your next step. You completed step 4. There's only 6 steps, so we are well on our way. So the next step involves the flingers. What you have to do is you're going to have to build them, and I'll have a building guide as well. And you got to put them down on top of the marks on the ground where the zombies are, the gold plates with the zombies. That was one place right there that you just saw with mine, and now I'll show you the other 3, and you have to face them towards the spire, and it will flip zombies on them. Now, all 4 of them don't have to be down for you to start getting zombies on it, but all 4 have to be down for you to progress. So you can start flinging zombies. There's a certain number of zombies that need to be flung at the pylon, and once that certain number is all set, then you just have to put all 4 down, and then the Easter egg step is complete. That's what we found because ours kept breaking and stuff, and finally we got all 4 down at once, and then you see as I put this down, it's going to start the Easter egg right up. Fireworks go crazy. Everything worked out well. I'm going to run over in just a second, and we didn't fling any zombies at it, but we did previously in previous rounds. We had a whole bunch of zombies flinging, and now the tower is glowing. This is probably the most time-consuming part. The hardest parts are out of the way. This is just most time-consuming part. And what it is you got to take these Mahjong tiles, and I'll give you a really good cheat sheet that I've been shared from friends. So as you'll see, the colors coordinate with what's going on. So as you can see right there, that is, I think, the south symbol. It was green. So if number 2, if you saw 2 slashes and they were green as well, then that would coordinate what direction and when they were, you're supposed to hit them. You need to take the gav knuckles and hit them in a specific order on the tower. Now, I'm going to give you a little more information on that as we get to the tower part. So you're going to have to sweep across the map, figuring out the order of the tiles, matching up with the colors, numbers, in the symbol, and this side right now is west. And it happened to work out that I just have to go in a circle and just punch it with the gav knuckles. You have to use gav knuckles and you need to punch all the sides. And once you do that in the correct order, the spire will go crazy. The dragon will shoot fireballs at you, giving you all the perks in the game, nice and slowly. Look at that. And we get our achievement, high maintenance, and our Easter egg is done. The fireworks go crazy. You get a good pat on your back. Just make sure you guys find a really, really good way to figure out how all the Mahjong tiles. Make sure to have those notes I put on screen up for you guys as well. That side that I started with was west, and the opposite that was east. North is facing the building, the flipper, and then south is opposite of north. So you guys can figure that out. The way I went was west, north, east, south. That's how I went around that, so you can kind of grasp your idea and you guys can get it. So when you want to do this game, you can do the achievement. So I hope this guide was a help to you. Please leave a like. It takes a lot of hard work and effort to get through these Easter eggs. A lot of hours spent. You can't even imagine. So thank you guys for watching. I really do hope you appreciate it. I would have gave you more theater mode, but because I had to quit out this game, it didn't save in theater mode. So I actually don't have theater mode of us completing the Easter egg. But I'm going to be working on the maxis Easter egg for you guys. It's already been completed by a lot of people, but I'd be more than happy to bring you a tutorial on that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Richtofen. Make sure to subscribe for more. I also want to thank Fatal Crisis, DJ Hess, and Pro for playing this game. They were awesome troopers about it, and I really have to give them a big thank you because they did an excellent job helping me get this Easter egg done. Talk to you later, guys.
I could break it down. I'm a shooter, a drastic baby. Agitate, jump out, feel it in the will. Can you talk about deep sea with me?